jak vypadáš doopravdy. Protože to vidíš jakoby v tom zrcadle špatně. Takže ty sám se nikdy neuvidíš. Možná
Ne, nemluv o tom.
na videu se uvidíš. Ne, tam je to taky zrcadlený. No, ne, ty prostě za celý život nezjistíš, jak vypadáš prostě. To uvidí jenom ostatní. To je hrozný.
Ne, protože ostatní tě vidějí právě tak, jak se vidíš v tom zrcadlení té kamery, že jo?
Ne, to ne právě.
Striker, když zvedne levou ruku, tak má zvedlou ruku levou na kameře a já ho taky vidím, že zvedá levou ruku. Ale on to nevidí jako zrcadlo, že jo? Ale on to vidí opačně. On to vidí ve skutečnosti, jak to je. A on čeká, že to bude vidět právě jako když je to v zrcadle, ale tak to není.
Nevím, no to možná ta kamera je něco jiného, ale v tom zrcadle je to strašně divný, jo. Tam to prostě vypadá,
jiný, no.
jak když jakoby v tom zrcadle zvedáš pravou ruku, že jo.
No jasně, no.
Je to převrácený ten obraz.
Jo.
Ale to je strašně divný.
Nevím, bolí mě z toho hlavou, už to nezjistím.
Já nevím, jestli kamera používá zrcadlo jakoby. Asi ne. Nevím, jak funguje kamera, takhle jako do detailu. Jestli tam jsou nějaký zrcadla. Foťák určitě, ten to dělá, že jo, ten funguje na bázi zrcadel, ale kamera, nevím.
Muscles like steel.
No, to je to, co jsem říkal, no, že možná na videu prostě zjistíš, jak vypadáš. Je to divný, to je hrozně divný.
Kung fu.
Kung fu?
Kung fu.
Jo, kung fu. Bé.
Tyhle ty komba mě trochu serou, ale...
No, bylo to tam dost složitý.
Ne, tam je tady hodně, tady máš tady F-ko musíš mačkat nějakým kombu, pravý, levý, Alt, Shift, mezerník, ty vole, a to jako...
Ale tak co jsem jako koukal na tu úroveň, co jsme to hráli, to nebylo úplně potřeba, ne? Nebo zatím aspoň.
Jo, ale ono to tam píše dokonce, ty když uděláš ten začátek toho komba, tak ti to jakoby napíše vpravo dole, co máš mačknout, abys to komba jako dodělal.
Ta hra má úplně super myšlenku, jenom škoda, že to tak situovalo až moc do toho azijska, to já prostě
No, to
nerada.
Já jsem si udělal takového jiného kripla, vypadá drsně, bílo-černý, má takový čumák dlouhej.
No tam ten bezdomovec, ten byl, jo.
No ten byl jako úžasný.
To bych si rád zahrál i to Ghost of Tsushima, no, to vypadá zajímavě.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Je to vůbec na komp, nevíš?
Nevím.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Ale to tady musí lagovat jako prase, když mu tady chodí 30 koček, ty vogo.
Oh my god.
To můžou být goa'uldi. Portál. Co?
Takže hadi. Takže buď to ten dunk na sopce, a nebo sepermeru. Ale spíš si myslím, že to bude ten
Argentína.
nejtěžší dunk ve hře. V té sopce.
A Argentína.
Nevím, to bych čekal,
Jo,
že tam
jasně.
ta Argenta, vy jste.
Jo, to je Argentium. Stříbrný důl.
No, těším se na Ark, no to zdravý.
Ty kráso. Tady postavil takovej miláček krásnej. Hustá.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Dobrý den, pane. No. Co pak? Až ráno, vychcáno. Jo.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Si prozkoumat tu jinou věc. No, to je ono.
of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again.
A už to zkoumá.
There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Shot. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. That's not too bad.
A ty zjistil, že ho to udrží. Když teda... Uvidíme.
Jestli ho to udrží?
No. Dost to jako prohybá, ale jo, vypadá
Ty dialogy tady fakt je...
Had it not...
Ale kde mám sebrat? Jo, obsidian je na sopce, já jsem blbá. Jasně.
Ale vždycky zabere. Já mu tam vždycky vychceně dám tu nejoblíbenější hročku.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders
Už
if
tam
your
lehnul?
Luma
Nebo
knows you
aspoň
are
co tam
here.
prošel?
Stojí vevnitř. A zkoumá. Drží ho to. Takže už ví, že
You're
tam
such a
může
good
být.
child, so you probably did. Even the young
Ah,
forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree
No
here,
akorát jsem přišel
fueling
o
its source of life.
Prdele. To je horší.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an
Já
excellent
jsem zvědavý, jak s
source
tím
of key.
skurveným vozíčkem odsaď vyjedu. Vždycky věc, no.
The Nono
Se vydáš někam
prefer
s
to
vozejčkem.
hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if... You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
Vole, surovec.
The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to
Fajzlik
complete its
surovec.
cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Jak to, že ty to vlastně měla česky?
To někde šlo zapnout.
You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
No, trání.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Aha, co tam zase? Jako zajímá ho to, je to nový, no, to víš. To musíš všechno prozkoumat.
Já si myslím, že se mu tam bude dobře ležet.
Now that you've seen Anono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Můj vozejk, ty demente. Nech to.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
Yeah.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo preparing his octopod to confront the Merkpuff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the northwest route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoofpuff at the end of the east route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porkypuff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not... He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a... Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction, to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Je to prej stejně nejlepší.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifu's, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
On mě asi slyšel, ty vole, jak jsem říkal, že je nějaký hubenej, tak teďka nějak zase zmohutněl.
Ty má.
Asi no, asi.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. What a blow!
Ale teda furt jako bez je to lehoučký.
Look at those muscles.
Ale... Vole, chápeš, že pod tím je moje noha? Se vždycky zapře, jakože já se tady chytnu, vole, a šup a zareje ti drap do sténa, vole.
To tak nemyslí.
No,
You're empty of key.
sice ne, ale furt to bolí.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. Best climbing today. That's interesting. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see.
On si značí ty vole ty značky na té mapě, ne ty waypointy, takže je pochče.
Jo.
No ta postava
Jo,
v
ta
té hře.
postava.
Ve stojí a teď se tam objeví vole
It's a beaten
žlutá louže.
path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Ale kámo, trošku mě to nebaví, jo?
Says the Sifu decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a
Vole.
try.
Nech to.
Sipi? Lappanen aginkalman. Keradna falo hutut mustugai lavute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good, and if you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the... Once you've dealt with the rival's outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu, seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense
To je
you.
to
Ela wala click click.
On nemohl vytáhnout hlavu
Memories you
ze
make
zadní
with
nohy,
your
ne?
family are
Tak,
strong
jak je tady
and can
smotaný do
sometimes come
klubíčka,
to
vole.
life. Passing the
Se z toho
old
nemohl
village
dostat.
on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Co to tam vytváříš? Víc se kopeš do hlavy. Ježišmarja. Takhle buď. No.
Offers you extraordinary prices for extraordinary. The doors here are all came out on top. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Blasting him. Bits. injured.
Jo. Ty vole, přehodíš, tohle to nesnáším, když ta hra prostě ty vole funguje tak debilně, že když si přehodíš, mačkáš v té hře Alt a Shift a přehodíš si klávesnici a přestane ti fungovat, vole, to 1, 2, 3, ne? To je úplně debilita.
Jo, to dělá PUBG.
No, to je fakt píčovina, ty vole. No, přehodíš klávesnici a prostě jednička nefunguje, ty vole.
To je kravina, no. To mají prostě udělat, takže jednička a plusko.
Prostě na tu klávesu, ta klávesa má prostě na té klávesnici unikátní identifikátor, ty vole. Jedno jestli je tam jednička, vole, nebo...
That's a mump up ahead.
No,
They were hit hard
tam
by
se vždycky jako
evolution, the
zmáčkne
wonky ones especially.
to, na co to máš nastavené.
Deformed and unfurred. Watch out for you. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Už jsi skončil, ty vole. To je zase... Vždycky jde sprchovat mě na clean, no. Manikúra, sprcha, ale... Ještě se nechodí vysrat.
No, teď jsem to chtěl říct.
Let's see.
Tě má rád.
No to jo, ale to vždycky se musí začít lízat a dělat si nechty, vole.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's
Mě
about
pak,
who
jak jsem
you
ho přendal, tak začal vrnět,
This
že jo.
story is
Jako
far
takový,
from
no dobře ty, to je dobrý.
echoes of a
On si tam
long
prostě
lost past.
mezi nohy rval nějak hlavu, jako mezi moje a prostě padal jako mezi ty nohy, ne? Říkám, ty co tam
Here's
děláš, ty vole.
someone who takes each day as it comes.
Ty jeli, man.
He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
To je určitě taková ta hra, vole, aby ty děti to donutilo, vole, zamyslet se nad tím, jestli neníčej to životní prostředí. Ty se všechno odvíjí od toho, že ten svět je vlastně jako zničený, že jo, všichni tam zmutovali, vole, lidi odlítli a takový, ty tady sbíráš nějaký ve odpadcích, nějaký recyklovatelné věci pro nějakýho psychopata, vole, a takový.
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Jestli můžeš vykraftit to s tím banánem, ty vole. Tady ještě taky zajímavýho, ty vole. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Veri?
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Tukonda.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Monibasa.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that.
Vere?
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to...
Ty dělali nějaký jako vole,
They look
jako
determined.
teroristi,
Better watch
spíš
out.
teoru.
Saluto.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're...
Di feresit.
He's not scared of anything, least of all you.
Famamuni esa masani lava ona.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
A funky donkey Danny.
He wants to know who you think you are.
A funky donkey Danny.
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Cože? Ty hajzl, mi ukradl ten můj meč.
Kanjala no toro.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Pendnan pusa.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu, and when she needs them, they're there for her and each other.
Arialoche nui mumera.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Andro?
It's time to focus on your training now.
Ty dialogy ale nevychytali, jako ty vole. Je strašně dlouhý prostě.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for it.
Asilnatu.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Narolute.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Gendrana mala.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Kanamunta.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Asadurutu.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Tukonda.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Urasadurut.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Catchy.
Kanamunt.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Olakudo.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Vaiseno kasamanvarut.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Volakamunumrutna.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Ala.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Pendnampusa.
Says a good rest makes you ready for rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Dobrý.
Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Ten brďáček mi chybí. Protože jako leží se mi dobře.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
Pindio, neboj se. Já mám jenom jiný křesílko.
That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
To ale pobodala špatně. Musíme se sypat to trošku.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Dával jsem si něco menšího teda, no.
You must go through fire and
Jedeš
water
ve
to make it out
velkém.
of here.
Co ten pytel myslíš?
No, já jsem chtěla nějaký malý
Formula
polštářek
says
na
you can
svění na
make it
zemi.
if you believe in it.
Jo.
Where she goes,
Ale jako opravdu
you go.
polštářek
Blood
prostě.
is
Já jsem
thicker
dřív
than
seděla na těch pelíšcích pro psy, pak jsme museli už vyhodit.
Ale
Bylo
tohle je
by-
asi lepší.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves.
A je fakt, že kdybys
The
chtěl jako
surf
menší
goes
ten
where it
pytel, tak
wants
oni
to
jsou
go.
na prd.
It'll take
To
you to
je
the
úplně na
shore
hovno.
as long
To
as
je
you
ten
go
velký.
On
with
se
the flow.
zasedne, uvidíš, on se trochu rozjede, jak je to nový, tak to je takový, že to je jako stažený
Jo.
hrozně.
Já jsem si kupovala ten malý čudl, co mám na chalupě, že? A taky byl takový naditej a teď už jsem ho musela doplňovat, protože už byl poloprázdný.
No ona hlavně i tak kůže povolí, že jo, jak je to kožení, tak
No tohle to je látkový. No není kožený, ještě toho trochu.
já se utopím, jak to kurva. No,
Když máchat ručičkama.
no máchám ty vole, ale...
Lidi síly asi.
Ty vole. Aha, místo plavatní mamince se do píče. Tak to už, teď už to chápu.
Budíme židle. Počkej, Bubiku. Já se to takhle natočím k tobě.
Žele, kde jste se tu zase vzali? Hovade,
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience
Vole,
is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. There's something special about that blade. Raw materials for your needs. Every little bit helps. Let's build something. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Wow, that's good stuff. You're half dead. Slash and dash. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. You complete them. From this point on, the myriad... Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
Někde v sere. Ale hrozně.
A to nejsem.
Hádej, kdo u tebe leží.
Jo, vole. Halo.
Co jako s tím děláš, když mu o tom řekneš?
That's sure to be useful. Hey there, Crusher. That notice board? filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried. Much harder to see outside now. Let's see.
Ty vole, 9 HP jsem měl. Nesnáším, když tady chcípnu.
Everyone loves a good hat. Never thought you need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. You really put a spin on it. A stylish cover for your brains.
Tady ty itemy, to je fakt masakr.
As long as karma exists, the world changes, and we change with it.
Ty bys měl vidět. To pochopila.
tady vyloupnu, vej.
The scrap keeps piling up. A fresh start with fresh scrap. Better than a bare head. You could make something amazing. Would you look at that? A fry sparker from the back in time. Hardware that fix cooked provisions. Try it out. See if it still works. You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is. Looks like the fry sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away. What a find. At least you got something for your trouble. What will you make today? Double the grip for twice the damage. You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Just what you were looking for. Seemed like this night might... A flush stool from the back in time. It's an apparatus that sink-sunks yellow juice and brown bobs. Let's try out the brush away. See if you can off-chase some drip droppings. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Jdeš spát? No. Tak brzo.
No, ve 2 skoro, tak ve 3:45 to už jdu, no. Tak čus, doběhou.
Nic, já to taky sejvnu. Do prdele.
No, k sobě.
Takže čus.
Čus.